Ah. Gray, blue, and green. I think that actually works. I think we're going to stick with it. In the north, we've got Youngburial. I'll get our elos updated. Those are incorrect. Youngburial is going to be playing in the north. In blue as the Magyars. Broccoli in the north, or pardon me, in the southeast. Playing in green, of course, as the Koreans. And Dziamdziak, a multiple-time rank of fire semifinalist, I believe, playing as the Mongols in the southwest. We got a 1092. Never trust Broccoli. Yeah, Broccoli is notorious, managing to take out a pair of high elo players in a previous rank and fire set. Famous rank and fire set. He knows a thing or two about playing the old free-for-all format. What's Dziamdziak's elo? 2185. And you guys saw last game just how close they managed to get to taking out a way higher elo player. So we actually, I would say, have Dziamdziak's going to have his work cut out for him here. The 900 and 1200 just about took out a 2100 from the tournament. And then the 2100 shut them down, just like swatted them. Like, oh, you thought you were going to kill me. Bam! Step lances, die. We're gonna see if Dziamdziak can pull something off similar here. Mongols are a strong pick. I'm thinking we're gonna be banning some of these. After the round of 81 is done, I think I'm going to ban the 5 most used civs, maybe 3 most used civs. Maybe we'll ban the 3 most used civs each round. Something like that. Because we've already seen the Koreans a bunch and the Mongols a bunch. And we see the Bohemians a few times as well, too. Look at their scouting. Gray mostly sticking around their base at the moment. Same thing with Youngburial. We're on Acropolis. I don't know how to introduce this next factoid any good. So I used to do these viewer challenges. I was doing viewer challenges for a while. And one of them was build a dock on Acropolis and win, or was it get a kill with a cannon galleon and win or something on Acropolis? It was something like, or get a kill on a land map with a cannon galleon. So he docked on Acropolis and his eco actually it actually worked. There was enough box turtles that he was able to fish them, and it actually made sense. That was in a 1v1 at 2K. Where is the updated brackets? That would be in the brackets section in the Discord for Ring of Fire 5. The brackets are not up to date with all the casting their brackets are further up to date than all the casting that I've done, so it's possible you might spoil yourself. Treadmill, can you chill the f out? Jesus Christ. Are you in the Discord? Join the Discord. Treadmill's like, I demand the fucking brackets. Give them to me. Give me your brackets now. Hey. Why? You tell me. All right, here's my prediction. War wagons, bajillion scouts, bajillion scouts.
You right to jail.
But bad.
Right to jail. Right away.
You guys like my prediction? Steppies. Damn it. I always forget about the step lancers until it's too late, and then I die to step lancers. How close are we to feudal age here? Well, pretty late. Dziamdziak going up on like 22 villagers. We're at like 25 for Brox. Blue's going to be first up, but we don't have a barrack, so we're not going to be making any sort of scouts anytime soon. We're mostly concerned with getting walled. Did he say he wants a baseball bat? You'll get a baseball bat. Where from? Don't ask questions. Where to? Also, don't ask questions. It's great, Lubov. Thanks. Because, you know, he was going on about the brackets, and I was like, oh, it sounds like a baseball bat and baseball brackets, you know. I really don't, Lubov. I really don't. Guys, don't encourage my ADHD, damn it. Thanks for the link for the Discord group, Rangifier. You're welcome. Beware of spoiling yourselves, and if you bug any of the players in there, I'll eat your soul using my soul-eating device. I've seen it. Trust me. You don't want it. That's right. Just like Broccoli doesn't want to do anything in feudal age. He just wants to go up to castle age. Hey, like that segue. I can segue from anything. Give me Jeff Spider's legs and a funeral, and I'll segue from one to the next. Okay, I really want to see that. How are you going to go from my spider legs to a funeral? I don't know. How much of this is wallable? Oh no! So you can't wall on parts of it. Sometimes it can be a little bit hard to tell which. A lot of times on Acropolis in free for all, we'll see players come right out and build like giant, massive walls instead of potato base with an open spud at the back. Gray isn't even closed in. 4 scouts would kill Gray right now. Or they wouldn't if they were microed by the Belgian. Just roasted Belgian so hard. I'm sorry, Belgian. And we have sagus. What's a sagu? Is it like a sushi? Is it a sushi restaurant or something, Jicky? I got it. What's a sagu? Autocorrect? No, autocorrect makes things correct. That's something that's incorrect. That would be an auto-incorrect. Just like the player's macro is auto-incorrect and they're going to lose to Step Lancers. Hey! We're 2 for 2 on the good segues. Let's go. Step Lancers. Attack! Is green actually closed? Well, this is open still. Will we overchop as the Step Lancers show up? Broccoli should quickly wall these out. How fast is this going to die, though? Gotta react pretty quick. Villagers won't walk in straight lines. This was not the time to type. Broccoli is going to die by typing. Oh, man. I would not have waited that long. By the way, guys, high elos. Like, if you're a 1500 and you're with a 1090, it's not good enough to tell him he's going Step Lancer. You got to tell him, like, what to do to stop it. Otherwise, he's going to make, like, I don't know. Archers, something weird. It's open. Whip. And they run directly under the TC because why wouldn't they? No reaction from Broccoli whatsoever. There's no way he's going to save this king. 0 out of 10 chance. Yeah. Well, see ya, Broccoli. And Broccoli is eliminated from Ring of Fire 5.
Did he at least die painlessly? To shreds, you say?
Yeah. Maybe I should have made these
How is
first
his wife
two
holding up?
victories.
To shreds, you say?
Poor Broccoli. A one-game qualifier, man. It makes it really, really high stakes. Broccoli, Dragon Fire 4 semifinalist. Not anymore. now you're dead in the what is this? Was this round 81? Tell me it was at least round 81. You got into the main tournament at least. I feel bad. I feel like I didn't give like your tournament experience was one game long. I guess my King of the Desert experience was kind of one game long if I only played in the one qualifier. Well, it's Youngburial's time to die very, very quickly. Oh, he's getting the walls up. My main sadness is that the players thought they could out macro and or like strategize a 2K in Castle Age, and I just don't think that that's a realistic goal unless you're like straight 2v1ing properly. I think you need to start with pressure in Feudal Age, or they just get into too strong of a position. Blue's done a good job of walling. Rathrang, you played at least 2 games. I played 2 qualifier games. Need to team up immediately as the lower players, pretty much. Or you need to have a really good strategy going in. That's open, isn't it? Well, Dziamdziak is going to have his work cutting out getting in, but he's not going to have his work cut out killing Blue, as Blue currently has 20 less villagers already. Blue, you need a counterattack. You can't just sit back and die. Literally 3 scouts would kill Dziamdziak right now. That's what's killing me. Or 2 knights or 3 knights. They could just run in. If you would just run around the outside. Well, he does have line of sight on that part of the map. You could still just probably sprint in if you were fast. You cannot try to defend. Do not get locked into it. If there's one takeaway that you have as a player from playing in Ring of Fire, it should be the importance of being aggressive. Like, watching these games, that's my number one takeaway, is that aggression wins games. Like, even when you're losing, you should be attacking. Like, if you're behind, you should be attacking even more. Like, and if you're going to lose a fight, don't take the fight. Attack their base instead. Like, you can do useful things with army, even if it's less than what your opponent has. Do those things instead of just throwing them at your opponents and dying. Broccoli's scout is still moving? Is it actually? Good old auto scout. No, it's on patrol. Yeah, and build a kingpin. Not a 4x4 kingpin, an 8x8. So the step lancers can't get you. The full pikeman will come in, but we've already got Mangadai coming out, so. Like, even like 4 Mangadai will be enough to deal with a bunch of pikemen. This is what Dziamdziak should do. Just attack the front of the base with every step lancer. Imagine Gray sends the king there. Yeah. To me, this is surreal, knowing that this is a $3,000 tournament. And these are like critical games in that $3,000 tournament for these players. It's going to make me really nervous when I watch like the Hera, all of the round of 81s. I think this may be the last year where I have the round of 81 be one game. If the games are going to go this fast. When we were doing the testing, we got a lot of games that were an hour plus. Not like all of them, but like 30-ish, 40%. In tournament, it has been not that case. That has not been the case. I think we've had like one game that went longer than an hour. They've all been like, a lot of them have finished in 25, 30 minutes. Like, it's crazy. The players get up to castle age, they make the sniping units, and then they attack each other, like, fiercely. Gray scared? That is a lot of pikemen. I think Gray would lose that fight. Do these have the armor? Well, they don't have armor. Nah, Gray would win that. You can also just wait for these guys to get here, and then it's all over. Is he just gonna go for a king snipe? Where is the king? The king's all the way back here, so difficult to get to. Yeah, Blue's doing a good job of not dying. I will give him that. The not death index on Youngburial is really, really high.
Let me in. Let me in.
Gray is 1092 versus 2185. I'd be scared. Yeah. We're not dead yet. Broccoli going down so early really just kind of hamstrung Youngburial, though. Ah, he went out and tried to expand. Ah, we're kind of throwing some steps here. But I mean, Youngburial doesn't have enough eco that this isn't worth it. We're only at 28 vills. The game's pretty much over. I'm tempted to hit the old fast forward button, but this is a round of 81 game. But I mean, this is, you know, when you go to Potato University to study to be a potato, they have books that studied Youngburial's game here. You study your potatoology. You have your potato professor. Professor Potato. Score is water and scouting. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, Youngburial. We're gonna scout. Whoops. What was that? That was weird. A whole bunch of time just shot past in the game. Gray's being so careful. Dziamdziak does this thing where he refuses to not be edged. Infinite micro. Youngburial also is not making villagers. That's the main reason I'm kind of hit the old FWD. Ooh, can't quite reach. Can we reach? We can't quite reach the king. But if we ran right there, we could. Make 4 more manga die. There we go. There's the game. We got at least 2 more games today, guys. Don't go anywhere. Oh, blue! Yeah. Yeah. The alligator will protect him for sure. Gray can't find the king. The king managed to slip by. What a stupid game. Blue. No, not the crocodile. Ah. But Jimmy the crocodile, Jimmy was getting involved, guys. Look at him. Look at him. He was looking, he was on the hunt. He was gonna kill that pikeman. Jimmy in the chat. Don't worry, Jimmy. I got you covered. If this is your first time on the channel, is this you? Well, good news, Jimmy, because I've got an explanation that shows you exactly how this channel works. All you gotta do is click down here on Wheeler's Sack. Scroll through the list of available memes. No! Pick the one you want to see pop up on screen and click.
Jimmy got left behind!
You can react to whatever's happening on screen. Isn't that great, Jimmy? But wait, there's more. No, actually, no, that's about it. Memes by Grathrang. Do you guys want to look at the stats? You can see the APMs maybe.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.